Hello, welcome back to our Rule the Waves 3 playthrough of Italy, starting in 1890, Mare Nostrum. We're at war again with Austria. This is war number like 4 with them, I think, at this point. We've been in quite a few over the years. But I think we're pretty well prepared to handle this one, even though we have 2 of our battleships in rebuild right now. Just having 2 battleships means I think we have 2 more than No, we have one more than Austria does. They have one active battleship, which is a big boy. It's 44,000 tons. And they have a couple battle cruisers, which could be a problem. But we have them double outnumbered in CVs, although they have us beaten CVLs. We don't have any. And they have us beaten heavy cruisers. And they have us beaten light cruisers, too. Well, we'll see. I think it's really going to come down to air power in the Adriatic here, but we'll see how it goes. So let's save the game. Let's make a backup in case they update the game again between now and next time I record. And go. Convoy defense. We have nothing in the area. All right. Cruiser action. All right, we got our battleships. We got one light cruiser. Attack enemy will suppress enemy airfields, I think. Okie dokie. Ultra fast. And once we have control of our ships, unknown radar contact. There we go. So this is the Minerva. We're going to put it on AI control so it protects the battleships. We'll do the same with this destroyer group. We'll take control of our battleships. Figure out where their radar. Radar is basically 11 o'clock on our screen. And we're going to take manual control of these destroyers. Oops. Line ahead. Bada bing, bada boom. And off we go. Looks like a pretty big group of ships, but I'm pretty confident because we have our battleships. All right. So we very well could have torpedoes launched at us right now, because we're sailing into them, so that shortens the range on the launches. That's one of our favorite tactics. Trying to slow down to max -2. We're already straddling. Man, imagine how good these Android dories are going to be after the rebuild with the level 6 radar. So we're hitting with 16-inch guns. Pretty good. Looks like those are the 2 battle cruisers. I would be quite happy to destroy the battle cruisers. All right, so we lost our fire control on the destroyer here. So let's alter our course a little bit, make it harder. And we will alter the course on our battleships. We're scoring a lot of hits with our 16-inch guns, allegedly. And I feel like they're going to like turn the corner and go that way, so it's probably not worth launching the torpedoes yet. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay, they've turned. Thing is, what is their plan here? Eh, we can fire off one set of torpedoes. It's not gonna, they're just not going to hit because it's going to mess with that island's going to mess with their. Whoa, hang on. Oh, we did hit. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Our northern group of destroyers that are attached to the battleships are also launching. Alright, looks like we're taking some hits from either their cruisers or battle cruisers. I think they only have battle cruisers. Missile hit. So we're coming back around to get on a nice parallel course with these battle cruisers. Get our guns working. We can see we're scoring 16 5-inch, 4-inch hits on the Bowman, and we allegedly torpedoed one of them already. This is a nice course for us. Gives us nice, steady gun action here, hitting them with the 16-inchers. All right, well, the more they maneuver, I think they're maneuvering due to air. And they're probably launching torps at us right now, so let's go nose in. We want to be evasive. And let's fire torpedoes at their lead battle cruiser. Okay, that's going to miss. So let's fire another set. Out of arc. All right, well, never mind. This might be a juicy opportunity here. High speed. High speed. Looking pretty good. One hit. We'll take it. Now, let's get our destroyers out of here. They've taken quite a beating. We're going to detach these destroyers here. Turn off their torpedoes. We're going to go down there to deal with that thing. Oh, it's gone. Okay, then we'll go up here to deal with this one. Try to catch them before they can get back to port. I don't think we will be able to, but two more 16-inch hits. All we have to do is hit something critical on it and slow it down. That would really help us. I don't know. I'm sure other people here keep up with RVT's channel for Rule the Waves. I'm wondering. He's currently in like 1969, I think, for his current playthrough. I am wondering what he's going to come up with next for his playthrough. I'm looking forward to that. I'd love to see a Japanese campaign, perhaps. All right, we are being air attacked, and our battleships aren't going to catch up, so we're going to send them back to Zara, and we're going to move our destroyers in and try to catch this bowman if it slows down at all with some torpedoes. And I don't think we will. And that's probably the end of it. Oh, well, hang on. Something's stuck there. That might be the battle cruiser. Fire torpedoes. Why would he turn around? That's very foolish. Oops. We're firing torpedoes from all angles here. And our rear destroyer should still be in position to fire one more set. Get him. Gun with another torpedo. Allegedly. And another set. And another. And another. Do we have any more? We do not, but that should be more than enough. Although we could cruise around out here for a few minutes and see if we get any torpedo reloads. Oh, we're all right. Let's just go home. All right, that's it. Yep, we sank both of their battle cruisers and two destroyers. We took heavy damage to a battleship. Wonder how we took heavy damage. Let's take a look at our details here. So he took 9 heavy hits, 13 medium. No torpedoes or bombs or anything. Just a lot of structural damage and some flotation damage. So they're going to be in dry dock for a little while, but we just destroyed both of their battle cruisers that are in service. 16-inch guns, yeah, we can see why that was hurting. That's the Bowman class. And then this one here is the other Bowman class. So they're all gone. All right. Exit battle. 17,000 victory points, 2 prestige. Increased torpedo accuracy. I like. All right. Tunisia. Oh, they're out in the West Africa, so whatever. I don't know how they can dominate around Sardinia because or Corsica, but we're going to strip away their tonnage by getting rid of those 2 battle cruisers. That was like 80,000 tonnage gone. All right. Trading submarines. So in the war between Russia and Japan, Russia has lost two heavy cruisers. Japan lost a carrier. But then Japan loses a light cruiser. Wow. We lost 0. Oh, we had 9 friendly merchants sank. We sank no enemy merchants. What the heck is going on here? All right, well. Oh, we haven't blockaded. That's why we can't sink any merchants. All right, well. Humbug. Let's send let's send our long range subs to West Africa. Maybe that'll give us some targets out that way. All right. Good first engagement. So, knocked them down well below us in terms of overall tonnage now. Next turn. Action with light forces. I have a feeling that it's going to be, I was going to say heavy cruisers. Like they're really good heavy cruisers, but looks like it's just a couple of destroyers. All right, well, fine. I'm not supremely confident in this battle. We don't design our destroyers as gunboats typically. And I don't think our destroyers, whether no matter what, if these are Calypsos or Euros, these are Euros, so they don't have very good radar either, if they have any radar at all. Let's see here. Um, not too sure about the radar situation. Oh, we have very advanced search radar, and we do have fire control. We have one level of fire control radar. So, all right, let's take control here. Turn off the torpedoes, and we're scoring hits, but we got these little itty bitty guns. What are they? 5-inch guns. Actually, it's not too bad. And we're straddling. We're straddling them too with our shots. I think there's one big target in there. I think that's like a light cruiser or something. Well, let's see if we can fire torpedoes at it. And we'll also launch it some other targets while we're at it. Okay, no hits. But yeah, there's definitely a larger contact in there. May as well fire off what we got. All right, we just took an engine room hit. And now we're taking hits from that. I suspect it's a light cruiser. So let's actually just get out of here. Don't want to lose our boats. Hey, maybe we can drag them through this minefield. Squad max. Nope. Okay. Well, let's go down to Ancona. We probably lost this engagement because we took more damage than they did. Hey, we sank a patrol boat. Okay, well, yeah, they got a marginal victory just based off of damage they did to us. So here's a privately built heavy jet fighter. We could put that in service immediately, just so we have something. Um, yeah, we'll take it. I mean, I don't know how to compare the stats because we don't have anything to compare it to, but we will take it. Tunisia. We're losing a lot of submarines. So Russia has lost three more heavy cruisers, and Japan lost a battleship. They've lost the Yamato and the Mutsu. Okay. Well, now we're blockaded. What the heck is going on here? How is that even possible? It's because we have one of our battleships is in repair right now, and two more are currently being rebuilt. It's going to be a little while. Well, in the meantime, cruiser action. We'll take it. Let's do it. All right, 3 light cruisers plus our destroyers. And I suspect there'll be heavy cruisers in this battle. In which case, I think the best course of action for this battle will be to ripple off all of our torpedoes as much as we can, try to get some hits, and just leave. Because their cruisers, heavy cruisers, will tear us to pieces. Yeah, look at that. That is a large number of. That's might be a battleship there, or a heavy cruise. Yeah, it's like heavy cruisers. It's reporting battleship, light cruiser. I don't know. We'll see if we ever catch up with them. So we'll get rid of. It's reporting carriers as well. Interesting. So we'll go that way. Not even worry about these heavy ships. They're going to turn around and try to catch us. We got Zara right there if we need it, but we'll try to get our light cruisers in there. In the meantime, oh, we hit a mine. Cool. Awesome. How are we looking here? Not great. So send it over to Zara. And we're just going in here and looking around. So we've limited the flooding on the destroyer, but dive bombers. Yeah, there might be carriers up in here. In fact, we're getting reports of stuff up there, which means they can just retreat into port. Very unfortunate. All right, we're firing missiles from our medium bombers. Yeah, they have a cap up. I think we're encountering an enemy cap, so there are probably light carriers out here somewhere. And we're not too likely to catch up to them. Let's get rid of all these reports. We know there's something up there. We're fairly sure there's something up there. How's my destroyer back here looking? Got the flooding under control. So we're just gonna make sure it gets back to Zara. If we can, if it doesn't get attacked by nothing. Coastal artillery. Man, it's been ages since coastal artillery has played a role in really any of these battles. We still think there's something up here, huh? Unfortunately, we won't be able to catch them because they can go right into port. Alright, get into Zara, please. Because we have no idea if we're scoring bomb hits or missile hits or if we're actually even attacking anything. There they are. There's a bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have any really good way to attack because we're not allowed to go into the port there. Man, this is just. All right, let's get out of here. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. We'll keep going on with the destroyers, but the cruisers, I think, we just need to get out of there. Losing a light cruiser, as is tradition. Losing light cruisers for absolutely no reason. And we'll do that. And we'll try to launch a wave of torpedoes here. Just like kind of up the middle. If I can like, go up the middle there, that'd be fantastic. I just got to find the right target. No. Can't launch torpedoes at land features. Well, we could, but it's not quite where we want it to go. No. No. We don't want high speed. We want low speed. That'll have to do, I guess. That'll kind of do. That'll kind of do. And we're going to turn and go for another wave. Let's try it again. Not quite. That might do. That's perfect. I'm going to fire another wave in there. And another. Alright, we are empty on torpedoes. We've already lost a light cruiser. Let's just leave. We're highly unlikely to hit anything. But at least we're giving it a try. Yeah. Alright, well, we tried. This has been a mess. Yeah, we don't know what is going on here. We just know that we have a lot of land attack. I guess, I guess that's one reason to bring light carriers is I think they get involved in these cruiser battles. All right. Getting hit by missiles, as you do. Oh, there's another destroyer. This is a flat out loss for us. It's not going to be like a major points loss, maybe a couple thousand or something. Or actually, we lost a light cruiser. It's going to be a little bit worse than that. Oh my goodness! Just let us go. Truce, truce. Can we pick up the speed on this cruiser? We can. We go up to 7 whole knots. All right. Well, this is definitely a loss. Go, go, go. All right, there goes that destroyer. One less ship to have to worry about. I don't want to lose it, but, you know, its fate was kind of sealed there once it took that missile hit. All right, Baroni, just get out of there, please. All right, so, well, we sank a light cruiser. We lost a light cruiser. Um, they had a battleship. They had two carriers, two light carriers. They had, I don't get it. That's supposed to be like a cruiser action. Well, actually, that wasn't too bad as far as the victory points go. I expected way worse. True victory lies at sea. Improved submarine effectiveness. Excellent. Radars less likely to be disabled. ASW helicopters. Ooh. All right. Well, we're blockaded still. Once the Oh, we lost a destroyer. Once we get the Oh my gosh. The Andrea Doria back in service. It's currently in repair. That should keep us from being blockaded, but we'll see. Anyhow, we're 33 minutes in. That went quick. We're not off to the best start here. We did sink a couple of battle cruisers, but other than that, not a great war for us so far. But the war is young yet. We'll see how it goes. Anyhow, if you're still here, I appreciate you, and I will see you next time.